Welcome back, everybody, to Plaid Couch. We got another video for you today, and like our D&D superhero and Pokemon trainer videos that we've done recently, we are now headed to a galaxy far, far away, and we're making ourselves as Star Wars characters.
Whoa! I didn't know.
Some of the things we'll talk about is what our species is. Are we humans? Are we Ewoks? Are we Gungans?
Oh,
Could be droids, maybe. What our home planet, our like main planet of living is. Are we force sensitive? What our early career was, what our main career is, and then if we are force sensitive, who's our Jedi master, who's our Sith master, whatever it may be, and then what kind of weaponry do we have?
All right. As the resident Star Wars know-it-all of the group,
Yeah.
I'll start us off. I know the most.
And we're doing like we normally do, where we just go from
Okay.
one topic and do a round table.
Am I starting with my species?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I went a little generic with mine, but I think it suits me. My character would be a Balazar. And I think I'm saying that correctly. These are humanoids that can blend in with humans pretty easily. They have little things on their head that they can cover. But they're humans
oh,
with a shady reputation. They're self-absorbed. They can easily pass for human and tend to live among the lowest echelons of society, preying on the vices of the weak-willed. Many of them
god
also
damn.
suffer from severe depression. And
Okay.
I just feel like if
Hey,
I was in the Star Wars
point for in
universe,
hey, did she get a point for inspiration? The fuck?
I already have an inspiration point. Yeah, on the wiki article that Tegan sent us, they had a baddie in the picture for the species. She spoke to me, and then I read the description, and I'm like, you know what?
She
It would be
spoke
me.
to you?
She spoke to me. I heard her voice in my
It
head.
sounded just like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Please don't pick me.
Please don't pick me. All right, so I am now you might need to help me pronounce this. Zabrak? Zabrak? Zabrak?
Jaylene, you're the Star Wars expert.
Yeah, you're the pronunciation king.
I can just read the Star Wars lore. I can't pronounce it.
Anyway, we're gonna learn about this species together. So Zabrak are dis- uh, humanoid distinguished by patterns of vestigial horns atop their head. The average
It's what Darth Maul is, right?
I think, yeah, Darth Maul.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep. The average, I still don't know if I'm saying this right. Zabrak stands at 1.8 meters tall. Zabrak tend to be dedicated, intense, and focused, sometimes appearing obsessive and single-minded to other species. Now, I was born on.
We're doing like we normally do, where we just go from
Right.
one topic and do a round table.
All right, I was thinking of what would be a good species or race for me. I was thinking like, man, what are my defining traits in real life? Tall, lanky, sneaky, athletic. I think
Wait, like,
there's one. I think there's one really good answer. So I'm gonna be Gungan specifically, and Otala. So there's the fat Gungans and then
Oh,
the lanky Gungans.
you're the
So,
lanky Gungan.
yeah, like Jar Jar,
Yeah.
not like Boss Nass.
I figured somebody was gonna take Gungan. That's why I didn't.
For the most part, my species will be kind of boring because I was looking at these. I don't think I'm cool enough to be any of them. So I am human, but I'll expand more on it with the home planet and all that stuff to get more of me in there. So
I
yeah,
have
he's from Yavin 4, I bet.
I have a feeling of what like Tegan's gonna do with his backstory,
nah.
but I have a feeling. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, and I wasn't gonna go back and rewatch this movie to figure it out. But I currently reside in Camnatica, basically that desert planet from episode 8 where the casino town is.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a
I'm
cool area.
I live in Canto Bright, so the big casino city. And
Okay,
my little
that's fucking cool.
history, what I do, you'll see why I'm living in the casino city. But that's where I'm at.
You're waiting to hit big.
I'm living amongst the other DJs in the casino city.
In our Star Wars movie, it's just Jaylene at the Star Wars slot
I'm at the
machine. Just
machines.
any day now.
Time now.
Where I'm from is Naboo.
All right.
So Naboo has a lot of political activities going on in there, so that might lead to something.
He's gonna assassinate the Emperor. Put us on a new course for Star Wars history. What if Matthew murdered Palpatine?
He somehow returned.
Fuck. It doesn't make a goddamn difference.
All right, and then Burr guy has a Gungan. It's
Yeah, I live in Utagunga on Naboo, the Gungan city underwater.
how many times have you seen the bigger fish?
They don't hang around because we have. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Burr guy.
Uh-oh.
So, I live in the underwater city in Naboo known as Utagunga, where the Gungan city is.
All right. All
Have
right.
you seen the bigger fish? You asked, and I said no. We have infrastructure to keep them away from the
Well,
city.
Don't you go out for like food and stuff?
Other people do, yeah, the food people. We have a
The food
society. It's not like you go out and get your own food or anything.
All right.
Aren't you guys protected by just like a few bubbles or something?
A few bubbles. It's a whole city. There's lots of bubbles.
There's a lot of bubble.
I take this seriously. All right.
Just like I take this seriously. My home planet. So I figured, what is close to a hat? Because I always wear a hat. A helmet. So I'm originally from Mandalore, but
Oh, okay.
I left there during the Great Purge, and my family's ship landed on the forest moon of Endor.
Fucking knew it. I knew it. God damn it.
My
I knew it.
my parents did not survive the crash, so we have a Tarzan scenario where the Ewoks then raised me.
I was literally going to speculate. Tegan is Star Wars Tarzan with the Ewoks. Fucking god damn it. I knew it.
Son of Mandalore.
And I know some people are like, well, the Ewoks were going to eat Luke and all of them. Yeah, but I was just like a little boy when this happened. They'd have some sympathy for not eating me.
Oh, okay.
I can just imagine little baby human Tegan getting carried by a 2-foot Ewok.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
If you had the fucking armor, they probably worshipped you like when
Yeah.
C-3PO got there.
My dad's armor.
Probably thought you were God.
My dad's mangled corpse from not surviving the crash. They're like, yeah. I'm like, no, not my dad.
They put the helmet on one of their sticks and
So, the reason that I am on the casino planet, the casino city, is because I run a cantina there. I'm serving up drinks. I'm taking care of the other degens like myself. But my actual career, yes,
Are
Tegan.
you just B. Arthur?
I was inspired by B. Arthur's character, but I'm not just her. I'm like a little bit cooler. No shade to B. Arthur, but I was inspired. And my career, so I work at the cantina, I run the cantina, but my actual career is I'm a scavenger. So a lot of grittiness, foraging, street smarts come into play with that. Um, I noticed on the wiki they had a little thing. It was like I don't know if it was a skill or ability, but it was listed as one person's trash.
Mhm.
So I'm out in the streets gathering the shit that people throw out and I'm doing stuff with it. I'm making other weapons. I'm doing things to barter to keep myself protected, keep my allies protected. Um, and yeah, using those street smarts because I'm living with like all the degens on the Casino City planet. Um, but my weapon of choice is actually a lightsaber. I'm not force sensitive, but I do wield a green lightsaber because I found one on the street and I'm like, this is mine now. And I actually was familiar with it because my ex-boyfriend from a long time ago was a Jedi. And I sort of have made that my whole personality trait where I know so much about the Jedi because I used to kind of run around with one. I'm basically a pick me when it comes to Jedi lore in the Star Wars universe. Someone will say Jedi, and I'm like, I know all about that. I used to run in that circle. This poor ex-boyfriend, I can't stop talking about. But I did learn a little bit. I actually do kind of know how to use my lightsaber. I don't know the Force. Not Force sensitive, but I do use it as my weapon of choice.
All right.
So, and also, um, well, I'll save this part. I'm gonna save that. I have a little bit left. I'll save it for the next round.
Okay.
But that's kind of who I am, what I do. So, and I wish my ex-boyfriend would call me back. Feel like we have a lot we could catch up on.
He died 10 years ago.
He might have. He won't answer my calls.
All right, Matthew. Give us some of your backstory, your early career, all that good stuff.
Okay, so I started my path drenched in the dark side's rage. Um, in a ritual of fury, I bled a kyber crystal, twisting it to making my red lightsaber. Uh, and that hatred came from the vengeance I felt for my two parents who were very headstrong in a political planet, and they got assassinated. So through that rage, I made my own lightsaber. And when I had my first kill on Naboo, the hunt that I felt did not go away. So that kind of leads me into being a force sensitive seeker, fueling my hunts for bounties and forbidden knowledge.
All right. I'm glad at least one of us picked a force sensitive character because that's cool. But
How do you know I didn't?
I said at least one. I don't know.
That is a good point.
All right. Got anything else you want to say, Maddie, before we go over to Burr Guy?
Sure. Let me tell you what my lightsaber represents.
Oh, okay.
So, my lightsaber, because of the deep red, is a symbol of my pain, but it's also my constant companion. As I seek hunts in ancient runes, I begin to come across people in trouble, and as I see these people, my kyber crystal slowly begins to change from red to blue.
Ooh, okay, that is actually nasty. Oh my god. That's way
Alright.
cooler than just finding your lightsaber in the alley.
All right, Jar Jar, your turn.
I'm not Jar Jar, by the way. Growing up in Gunga, Utagunga,
Yeah.
Pylancer. Growing up there, going to school, I studied civil engineering. I did grow up around Jar Jar. We're not all like that. He's a little neurodivergent.
Okay.
That's why he got kicked out of the community for a bit.
Yeah.
So I studied civil engineering. That's like building bridges and roads and shit. But that would be, we don't have bridges and roads in Gunga like how we do here. That's more like studying bubbles
Yeah.
and shit.
Bubble bridges and
Yeah, bubble bridge. It's just an underwater lighting. Stuff like that. Then I got drafted into mandatory service for the during the invasion of Naboo. Uh, I
Alright, so you're a
I
prequel
served.
character.
Yeah, this is all the. I said I grew up with Jar Jar.
Well, that could mean at the end of. So.
But he grew up
We're,
with him.
we're the same age.
Oh.
Yeah,
I grew up with him.
I thought.
I served under Ruse Tar Pals in the invasion of Naboo.
Mhm.
That was more like a one-off thing. I got drafted to mandatory service because I was of fighting age. And then we had unification of Naboo,
Mhm.
and I went to the surface and became a bridge inspector. Uh,
Sick.
and that'll lead into what I'm doing lately.
Okay.
But my backstory is after unification, I became a bridge inspector on the surface of Naboo.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're not force sensitive.
No.
Okay.
Just build bridges, and I had to fight one time. I was forced to. Or I don't build the bridges anymore. I inspect them. Yeah, it pays more.
Promoted. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, for the most part, I'm part of the Fern Gully tribe. And one of the main things is I trade with the other tribes, like the Bright Tree tribe with Wicket and all of them.
Is Ferngully a real tribe?
No, I made it up.
Okay, you made it.
The only canonical Ewok tribe I could find was the Bright Tree one, which is the one from Return of the Jedi.
That's Wickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't want to just be a pick me and join them. So I made up a bunch of Ewoks.
Hell yeah.
Um,
All the
Their name.
pygmies in Star Wars.
huh?
What are all their names?
Let's see. We have Chief Corvu. We have
No.
Wuju, the tribe shaman or medicine man.
Ooh, I don't know if you can say Wuju.
It's WUJUU.
I don't know if you can say that.
I don't know why.
This is
I
what the
don't like
random name generator came up with.
I don't like it.
Let's see. We have Bodu, Poplo, Nada, Ketch,
Catch?
Kettch.
Catch. Hey, catch. You're playing catch with catch. That
And
could be in the movie, the
and then-
Ewok movie.
the only other one you really need, the only other two are that you need to know are Lyraxi and Trebo.
Rebo.
Is
God.
Trevo a real one? I thought.
No.
Oh no, that's Tebow, isn't
Yeah.
it? I'm gonna Google famous Ewok.
Is there a lot of famous ones?
Yeah.
There-
They had a whole
Wicked.
The
show.
whole series.
Yeah, Tebow is one of them.
Yeah.
From iCarly?
No, like Tim Tebow.
Cut that, cut that, cut that.
Like not from iCarly, Julie.
All right.
Tim Tebow.
But I mainly work as a smuggler and scavenger, working on Endor and around the planets close to Endor. I mainly scavenge supplies left behind by the Empire during the events of Return of the Jedi, and then modify that. I wear my father's old Mandalorian armor, but I modified it with orange and brown coloring accents.
Okay.
Ziggy. And then I also protect the Ewok villages from Gorax, Condor dragons, Dulocs, and other hostile creatures on Endor.
You say Duloc?
I was thinking that too.
Aren't
When I was
Condor
watching it.
dragons like fucking huge? What do you do against them?
God.
Got the Mandalore armor.
Yeah. And,
That's true.
The
That's
Mandalore
true.
armor.
and then the weapons I have are the Mandalorian Vambraces, so the gauntlet things. My dad's IB-94 blaster.
Hell yeah.
And then a modified DC-15A blaster rifle that I found from one of the dead stormtroopers on Endor.
Damn.
Tegan was looking for the right pistol. He's like, nah, that one's normal. Ah, this one, modified.
This one was.
I modified it.
Oh, you
I
modified
took the
it.
issued one, and it's like, what if the shot rocks?
God.
What if I hear an Ewok scream every time I shoot it?
And then I am not force sensitive, but based on like events and stories I've heard, I'm really convinced I might be.
No, Kai, seriously, I can feel the force, I swear.
Nah, I swear.
Oh my god, that is funny.
It's like, I think I could be. That's a guy just like me.
Maddie's like, no, I don't buy it.
Now we'll get into the meat and potatoes of like our life. So this Jaylene, you'll just go over basically
Okay.
everything else.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot. A lot of mine was in my backstory, my career, but I have a little bit here. So I'm running the cantina. I'm a scavenger. I'm finding like shit in the streets that I could use to barter with. Um, I'm where I'm at currently in my life is after episode 3. So like the Jedi,
Peak
the
Empire.
Republic, whatever has fallen. Everybody's real scared. And I'm at first I'm staying out of it because it's like I'm just here to run my business and make sure my patrons are whatever. I end up accidentally helping the rebels as they come to my cantina and they find out that like I'm kind of safe and like if they pay me a little bit extra money, I'll slip them some modified blasters or things like that. I end up my cantina kind of serves as a refuge for the Rebel Alliance, and I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. Yes.
Wait. So you said this happened shortly after episode 3. I think I know what happened to your boyfriend. What?
What is a modified blaster? Do they heal? Instead of kill?
Just all kinds of stuff. You wouldn't even. there's so
Okay.
many-
I can't even fathom it. Alright.
It's crazy. The stuff I can do.
There's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
But basically, like the rebels like meet up in secret at my cantina. I start picking up on what's happening, and as someone who tried to stay out of all this at first, I realized that the rebels coming to my cantina is actually good for business. So I embrace it, and I tell
Hell
people
yeah.
now, I'm like, yeah, I'm part of the Rebel Alliance because it means something to me, but actually it's because it's good for business and I like making more money. But I do help the rebels. They seek refuge from me. I help them, with things that I scavenge from the streets. I get them some intel with my street smarts, and the way that I can, really prey on some of the weaker individuals in the casino city. So yeah, I accidentally started helping the rebels, but I found a good fit there. And yeah, I don't know what happened to my boyfriend. He just kind of stopped calling me once the Empire was over. So, but I used a green lightsaber in his honor.
That raises another question because that's like peak Inquisitor. So if you're just holding a lightsaber and going, "Hey, look what I found," they're gonna be like, "Well, all right, let's just beat the shit out of this woman.
The battle very often.
All right, Maddie, what do you got for us?
All right. So obviously, with my seeking career and going on bounties. I just follow where the money takes me, feeding that hungry lust I have for bloodshed. But it's almost like an unknown force seems to guide me. Whenever I have a bounty target, I end up helping somebody at the end of it. And then as I'm going through that kyber crystal becomes more pure every time. So to get into a little bit of my early career, so this was before my kyber crystal started to purify. I was going against a smuggler lord, a cunning Twi'lek pirate queen raiding Naboo trade routes. Force sensitive enough to sense my approach, the bounty calls for a capture. And then this is where my flaw comes in. So my flaw is the dark side lingers, tempting me with raw power during hunts. I struggle with impulsive rage, but each victory in mercy lightens the crystal, symbolizing my growth from villain to guardian. So with that bounty being a call for capture, I couldn't control the dark side this time. The dark side whispered to me, and I just ended up killing her right on the spot. And then we'll go with a little bit farther down the line. A fugitive Jedi survivor from Order 66.
Probably not Jaylene's
A young
boyfriend.
Oh, he's dead.
A young human accused of
He could be alive.
dark side crimes, but actually framed. Bounty says he needs to be dead, but my seeker instincts pull me to uncover the truth, sparing the sparks, unleashing the first little bit of blue in my kyber crystal. And then
it's purple
oh,
because that's what red and blue make, right?
There's a slight gradient.
Okay.
there's a slight gradient. Yeah, that's exactly it. Thank you, Taken. I guess I should have said that.
Like the Gatorade mix-ups. They're not good, but well, that keeps buying me this.
So for a later career, when my hate has kind of subsided, I come across a rebel trader, a defecting pilot selling secrets to pirates near Naboo orbit. I bring her in for questioning, and my compassion uncovers she's turning the coerced, so she's under the influence of another Sith. And then when I figure that out, turning the bounty into an alliance, that adds the final blue to my kyber crystal.
Ooh.
There you go.
All right. Burr guy?
So, as you guys might know from the movies, after the unification of Naboo, bad things happened.
Yeah.
The Empire took over, right? Yeah, it got bad.
Mhm.
The Empire occupied Naboo. I'm guessing. I didn't actually want to do research on this. I just assume they did.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So there is an Imperial occupation of Naboo, and there's a lot of people that are upset, and there is a small resistance force. All right, think Nazi-occupied France.
Mhm.
All right, there's underground people doing things like trying to slow them down. Let's just say, as someone who served one day in the military and then knows about bridges, if someone's escaping the Empire and they go over a bridge, the bridge might blow up behind them. Let's just say that. Let's
Ooh.
just say if someone gets in a cockpit of a fighter and flies away, and the Empire tries to chase them, all the other fighters might stall out.
All right.
Poor guy's running the Underground Railroad on Naboo.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm using
shit.
my expertise of civics to sabotage the Empire around the cities.
It's actually sick as hell.
And this is just me like assuming things. I don't know if the Empire would go to the underwater cities of Naboo.
No, they wouldn't for
It,
sure. So
so it's just
I
like,
can hide out there.
yeah. Unless you really
I
piss them
can-
off and they're like,
Yeah.
we know he's underwater. We know it. Drain the
What
lake.
can they do about it?
Drain the lake.
They can't drain the lake. Only I know how to drain the lake. They don't know about the infrastructure.
They
that I-
get, what's it? Badlands.
I'd like to drink the lake. Well, I'll be flooding streets. I'll be turning off water pipes to their meetings.
Oh.
I'm trying to plan this invasion, but I'm so thirsty. Water ain't fucking working. They go to flush the toilet, and the sewage backs up. All the sewage in the city backs up into the Empire base.
That's actually crazy. That is so funny.
That's so good.
Blown up bridges, blown up dams. I'm sabotaging everything. I don't actually fight. Like, if they start to chase me, I might jump in the canal and swim away. Because I'm such a fast swimmer.
Hmm.
But I'm actually good at fighting. If you remember my 1 day of mandatory service during the invasion of Naboo under
Never
Roos
forget.
Tarpals. Yeah, if you remember that, we lost badly. We just got lucky that this ship in space got blown up. So I'm not a good fighter at all. I'm fucking with the Empire the whole time. I'm blowing shit up and swimming away.
I love that.
It's enough.
I love that.
You are on their radar, but they're not willing to put resources in to stop you. They're just like, fuck. It's just we got bigger fish to
And,
fry
like,
than
if-
this guy.
If resistance guys need to hide out, I could take them to the Gungan city
Mhm.
and hide them out there.
Oh, that's really
This
good. Okay.
This occupation's gonna get awfully expensive for them.
That is really good.
All right. So, for the most part, like I said, I'm a smuggler, scavenger. But there comes a point, a few years after the events of Return of the Jedi, a rogue group left from the Galactic Empire return to Endor, and they start burning down Ewok villages and kill the chief of the Ferngully village. So I then go on a revenge quest and become a bounty hunter.
Oh, fuck.
But I don't go alone. My buddy Trebo joins me. So
Of course, you have to have a fucking sidekick.
so we go from a Tarzan storyline to a Western revenge story.
That's
Okay,
not
and
surprising.
Trebo is like short round or something.
Yeah.
Or like is he your little sidekick?
And we just speak Ewokish to each other.
Ewok-ish.
Or maybe Ewokese.
Whichever area you're in Endor.
Yeah, but I spend my time tracking them down and then doing some side jobs here and there where it's like, oh, well, we gotta keep the ship running. Can't just be hunting people all the time. So,
Yeah.
but that's interesting. You guys are more around the prequels and then early
Yeah.
of the OG trilogy, and I'm towards the end. So,
Like, what would be like a time frame that like the four of us could potentially link up?
how long do Gungans live?
Yeah.
It's like in the
Let's see.
lifespan.
Let's see. Google.
Or there's two different races, in which I picked the Otala.
65 galactic standard years.
Oh, we're good then,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what?
Can somebody
Yeah.
if we all hang out, if we all link up, can somebody invite my boyfriend who's totally still alive?
He's dead,
Next
yeah.
one.
You guys better hope. You guys better hope I'm redeemed by then.
Misa thinking he's bye-bye now.
No one can. Nobody knows for sure.
Uh,
He could still be out there.
And then do we want to do like we
Misa
did with
thinking he's
the
really dead?
D&D video where we spin a random name generator off screen
Sure.
and then that's our names?
Okay.
Yeah. Do they have one?
Random Gungan name.
While y'all do that, I want to thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Let us know who your Star Wars characters would be or who the coolest or best character is in our new spin-off series. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Like,